What's up, YouTube? Mike here again, and I'm back with another episode of Around the Web. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, just because really nothing's kind of jumped out at me, but I kind of wanted to get back on track. So there's about, I think, 5 articles that kind of jumped out at me today that I wanted to share with you. So let's get to it. So first off, this is dealing with smartphones, and there's a smartphone that has been created in China, allegedly, that could last a week thanks to a 10,000 milliamp battery. So that brings me kind of to my question of the day. Would you trade your current smartphone as far as sacrifice its size, its portability, all the sleekness, all the thin designs in order to get that excess battery? So are you more for the looks over the function, or would you prefer a fatter phone with better battery? Me personally, I would love to have better battery, so I don't care if my phone's an inch thick if I can make it a week on the battery. But the company is called Oakteal. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, but they're building a prototype essentially, and it's a Chinese manufacturer, and like I said, it sports a whopping 10,000 milliamp battery. So the indications are that this thing could go an entire week between charges, so it's pretty much a beast. So, but even if this phone does exist, it's unlikely to ever make it out of Asia. It's just kind of not the way US smartphone manufacturers operate. But of course, if it does sell in decent quantities in China, then maybe Samsung and Apple and Google will take notice and they'll start making that the norm. But don't hold your breath on that. I doubt it, but it would be nice. Personally, I'd rather have a super fat brick phone if it'll last me a week. So next story is dealing with Windows 10. So this is just another reason to upgrade to Windows 10. Personally, I'm not necessarily in the VR. I haven't tried it yet, but Windows 10 is now going to allow Xbox 360 games to be streamed to the Oculus. So if you don't know what the Oculus is, it's a little virtual reality headset essentially. So that's one more reason to upgrade to Windows 10. So it says with the Xbox 360 to Windows 10, game streaming out in the open, it stood to reason that you'd be able to play your collection of games from the Xbox on the Oculus Rift. So according to a spokesman from Oculus, they confirmed that yes, that is indeed the case. So if you do upgrade to Windows 10 and you get an Oculus Rift or Oculus headset, you'll be able to stream games to that, which would be pretty cool. So next on the block is about Samsung, but this is also just in general. I know a lot of you guys out there, myself included, you like to capture your mobile gameplay. And of course, there's many ways to do this, but Samsung has actually made an app. Of course, this is Android only, where you can actually record your mobile gaming. So obviously, we know on a PC it's pretty easy, and there's many options. You can get an Elgato, whatever. But now, if you're a Samsung user, there's a legitimate choice that won't require you to root your device. And it's called Game Recorder Plus. So it's in the Play Store right now, and it lets you record any game and commentary as you play it, and it also captures the game. So that's pretty sweet. Like I said, this is in the Play Store, but there's always a catch. I mean, the catch is you got to have a Samsung Galaxy device. So it'll work with the S6, the S6 Edge, the Note 4, the S5, the Note 3, the S4, and the Note 2. And you'll be able to record this in 1080p. It'll allow you to actually edit it, crop it, and shoot it up to YouTube or Facebook. But it's there, so if you got a Samsung device and you like to record your mobile gaming, now you can. So like I said, it's called Game Recorder Plus. All right, next, talking about Microsoft and PlayStation. Earlier this week, or I say last week at E3, Microsoft finally announced that it will add backwards compatibility to the Xbox One, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it didn't come like that out of the box. Better late than never. But it is coming. But unfortunately, if you're a PS4 guy, it's not happening. Sony announced that they're not going to do backwards compatibility. And you would assume that, hey, since Microsoft did it, Sony would do it. But according to Eurogamer, who did an interview with Sony, it said the worldwide studios boss Shuhei, I can't say his name, Japanese guy. PS3 is such a unique architecture and some game modes, use of the SPUs very well. It's going to be super challenging to do so. He's basically saying never say never, but right now they have no plans to do so just because of the logistics of it. And Yoshida added that he thought Microsoft's move was surprising and that he didn't think it was possible. So Microsoft, of course, they built a 360 emulator is how they're doing it. So there's an Xbox 360 emulator for the Xbox One, and you'll be able to run old games. And at the moment, right now, it only supports 22 games, but they're talking about hopefully having 100 by the end of the year. But that's how they're doing it, is they're running an emulator. I'm not a designer, but I would think the PS4 could do the same, but who knows. Anyway, if you got a PS4, I guess you're screwed if you want to play PS3 games. But anyways, last but not least, for you comic book fans out there, there's now 12,000 Marvel comics that are becoming direct to the Kindle. So Amazon, they struck a deal with Marvel Comics that allows you to buy its 12,000 comics direct from the Kindle store. So they actually bought up a cloud-based digital comic distribution app called Comixology in 2014, and now they've essentially expanded upon it. So if you like to read comics and you own a Kindle, and the good thing is, for those of us that don't own a Kindle, but we have the Kindle app, you'll still be able to buy those issues direct through the Kindle store. Like I said, there's more than 12,000 single issue comic books available. And like I said, this extends to iPhones, iPads, and Android devices. So if you're a comic person, you like them, now you'll be able to get them on your device if you got an Amazon or a Kindle account. So with that, if you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. And as always, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Thanks.